Hello everybody, welcome to A Crafter's Story. It's Celeste here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm populating a page for a journal and I laid it out. I think this is how I want it to be, and I'm using two crafts from before and then one new one. So this is one from, I believe, last week. I think it was last week that I put this one up. So it's just a wrapped paper clip tassel. So it's going to go up there. And about 5 months ago, I made these braid clip recycle upcycle tassels, and I'll put the link for both that clip and this clip, or this dangle rather, I suppose, in the description so you can see them and see how I did them. But the craft for today is this black pocket, and it's not so much the pocket as the decoration on it. And so I'm using a stained glass effect with a faux liquid lead, and it's actually going to be white glue, and because it goes onto black paper it looks like liquid lead. And so it's a little trick. Don't tell anybody, okay? No, actually, tell everybody. Spread the love and spread the fun. So this is actually super easy to do. You just need some black paper, some quick dry paint, and I am currently using the Apple Barrel Acrylic Craft quick drying paint. It's very inexpensive and great to work with on a project like this. Let me show you. I'm going to put this aside. I still want to do a little bit of sewing around the edge of this black. I think it needs it. I'm going to scoot this aside. Excuse me. Now the bottle that I'm using for the white liquid paint is actually a icing bottle. So it's this icing bottle that you would use to decorate a cake, and it's because the little hole where the glue is going to come out of is really small. I've got it plugged up right now with a needle. So that's my glue tool, and I've done another little one that's already dry, and I'm going to just, I think, color this one in with paint so you can see. It becomes almost like a paint by numbers, or paint by, in this case, letters craft. Once your paint is dry, once your glue is dry, and it creates almost like a little border that holds the paint in the spaces that you left unglued. So there's that one, and then this one as well. I don't know if you can see the letter, the word joy in between all the squiggles there. Okay, so let me put these two aside and just bring a clean piece out, and let me see. I hope this, yes, I think that worked with a needle. So all you're going to do is, let's see, what should we do? Just a heart? Let's just do a heart. And I'm going to make sure my glue's at the bottom, make sure I'm in frame, yes. And you're just going to squeeze, and I like to keep my tip touching the paper because that way I have more control and I get a thinner line with the glue, because you don't want a lot of glue. Just like that. And let's see if I can write it small enough. Let's write love again, because I think I'm just like that. I think it's gonna work. Yay! Alright, just like this, super easy, guys. You basically just, I suppose, drawing it on, and I think I'm finding, maybe this was a bit too small, but I think I got away with it. Yeah, No, I think I got away with it. Okay, here's my needle. So I'm going to plug up the hole because I don't want this hole to, where the glue is obviously sitting just on the inside, to dry, because that'll be a menace to try and unclog. Now this is going to sit and dry probably, and it depends on your weather where you live, but for me it's going into winter, it's a little cooler. I'd say 6-7 hours is what it took before this was dry enough for me to work on it. So I'm going to scoot this off to the side, maybe put it on another table. Knowing my luck, I will knock it. And let's get out some, I think I want to do a light blue and a light purple for the lettering. And I've got a very number 2, I think this is, I can't write, I think that's FOMO art. Anyway, it's a very, very small tipped brush, and let me get a little bit of this glue stuck into the lid. It's just easier than pouring it out. And I'm just going to paint in my color, and this paint dries really fast, so I have to kind of skedaddle a little bit. So I put down my bottom layer, and have to come back at times for a second layer because the black is quite strong and it seeps through, and that's okay. I'd rather do a second layer than do it too thick and then the paint cracks, and that's not nice. This paint is a little bit chalky at times, and for that reason as well, it's better to do layers. So, but it's so inexpensive and for the most part easy to work with. So you just find ways, you know, find ways to work through things like this. I've seen this craft online in a much larger scale, and I don't know if they use the liquid glue as well. Did I mention that it was liquid glue? It's just Elmer's liquid glue, this liquid glue that I'm using. And honestly, I went over. If you make a mistake and you go over and I did it just ever so slightly over here, I can take a black marker and just come and correct it. Not a big deal. Okay, so do you see how it kind of pops off the page? And we get some of this blue out. Just wipe the excess. And let's get these other 2 letters done. And then I'm going to leave this to dry. Dries pretty fast, and I'm guessing I'm going to have to come in with a second layer and then of the paint. You know, I wonder if you can do a second layer of the glue. I think that'll be a bit tricky, but not impossible. So if anybody decides to try that, please let me know in the comments. Be interesting to know. Better yet, come and share it with us on our Facebook page. We have a private Facebook page for those of you who don't know, and that link is always in the description below. So if you decide to come and join us and share your work, we love to inspire one another. And I post a Friday freebie, so it's a free download every Friday that you can, and it's usually just some artwork that I conjured up that I like to share. Okay, so I am ready to start completing this page using our little pocket over here. And so I've gone ahead and done a loose zigzag stitch around it. I think it just finishes it off. Doing that, and I also finished up the joy one. I actually think it kind of turned out to look almost like a little mosaic, don't you think? I wish I could show you in better light. I don't have great light, but anyway, that's the little mosaic. And then our boo love is also drying, so I'll use these two words. I'll cut this loose and use these two words separately. And then the one we did together is still drying, so I can't use this one yet, but I'll use it later today. Okay, so first things first is I put a little bit of glue in the corner here just to make absolutely sure that I don't it doesn't come undone. And I'm going to put this, what am I sticking to? I'm going to glue this down over this hole that I created, and because it's a bit of a heavy dangle, I was a little worried that it might come undone, might pull off, and so I'm going to paste it down and then take a little bit of the end of a scarf that I cut up. I'm going to tie it down because that way I know it can't fall off, and it just adds a little extra fluff to the page, which, you know, that never hurt anybody. A little extra decoration's always nice. And I think I'm just going to leave it long like that. So now I'm going to put glue everywhere. A little bit of glue down here. Maybe I should stop talking. Just do it. completed the page. It has got a little bit of wet glue on it, but for the most part it is done, and I can set it aside to dry. I think it turned out really, really nicely, and it's allowed quite a bit of, two pockets with quite a bit of space to put little bits and bobs in when if somebody else wants to put extra goodies in those pockets, they absolutely could. So yeah, there we go, all sorted out. And this sort of mosaic slash stained glass effect turned out better than I thought. So I hope you try it. Thank you so much for visiting with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.